Alright, getting back to what I was saying earlier. I didn't realize that 9 minutes went by so fast. We're just trying. I'm right now in the process of making my future brother-in-law not as ripped. I'm adding in some extra things. And if you remember, I told you the story, as I told you the story, he does have something hanging off his G-string in the front. It is a stuffed chicken, a rooster. Not a chicken. We city boys don't know what the hell we're talking about when it comes to farm animals. But he has a little stuffed rooster hanging from his nether regions. And I'm going to sketch out a real quick one of that, just to give me some kind of guide. I mean, it doesn't have to be that accurate. It's only a little stuffed animal. But being the detail freak that I am, I'm going to get a nice sharp pencil. And I sharpen most of my Prismacolors with razors, because once the blade on a pencil sharpener starts to go, you break more leads than you actually sharpen. So I choose to do it with a very sharp razor. But this is going to be my chicken so far. We're going to give him a beak. See where I'm going with this? Chickens usually have something like this, right? They go down like that. Put a little wing there. Not there. Oh, yes. Okay, I'm sorry. A rooster. Yes, that's right. It's a male. That's why your reproductive organs, if you're a guy, got called a cock, because of these fantastic things, just because of these things that are on the box of your cornflakes. Let's see, that's the G-string line. That's going to have a lot of shadow, and then you're going to have a lot of shadow in here too because of the guitar, which kind of comes down like this, and it casts a bit of a shadow over everything over there. To which, you know, as the guy who took the picture of this guy originally, I'm kind of glad I can't see down there too far. I mean, definitely not a man crush material for me. I like my man crushes to be in shape. Musician or not. Okay, so now we've got the funny little rooster down there. And we know where the G-string is and where the rooster is, so we're just going to get his G-string the right color, because it is red, because it matches his guitar. He's got style sense. And you'll see when I color his guitar that yes, it is indeed a red guitar. Now this rooster, he's got red. Most roosters do have some kind of red in them or something like that. I don't know if that's stereotypical, but he's hanging off the banana hammock. And now we're going to draw in the rest of his leg. So there's the rest of his leg, the guitar shadow, and we're bringing back a little of that henna because it makes the skin look shadowed better than just a dark color. Then you're going to have the neck shadow. Now, I'm going to find a really dark gray and start putting in his hair pattern so you can see why my sister-in-law is just so infatuated with this man. musician. I mean, musicians always get all the checks, right? But he's not one of those hair bands from the 80s. So it doesn't really tease it up. But the part where he's losing it stood up pretty good. And I'm just doing this. This is a very dark gray. I often do this now instead of black, because for powers beyond me, I don't know why the dark gray doesn't produce the same amount of dust that the black does. And with that being said, that's a godsend, because sometimes the black gets so dusty the whole picture gets, you can tell the picture's been darkened a little, and it drives me nuts. By the way, if you haven't had the Suaritos Mexican cola, you might really want to go ahead and do that. It's good stuff. It's the spot. And we're starting to get my rock out with your cock out future brother-in-law. He's starting to take shape. And yes, he does look like this. I'll show the original picture at one point, somewhere. Well, that's his hairline. A little bit of a widow's peak. Then he's got a little straggler here and there, and then he's very in tune with his instrument. You can tell he is really concentrating on what he was doing, especially in this picture. But sometimes you still have to make that point to people, and that's what I'm doing with this dark gray. For people to know that he's looking down. He's looking down, thinking of my sister-in-law, and the day that they can meet in matrimonial bliss. But yes, this is how the whole thing forms. Like I said, that's about the extent of his hair. I wish I was lying. But we gotta put shadows in places. They don't have to be big shadows. They don't have to be really strong. Sometimes all you do is need a little hint of it, like that. Maybe a little bit more here. Just a little there. And then under the neck, of course, you're going to have shadow. This is going to be all. And a little here, like this. Strap has a bigger shadow. And you might want to, I always, on these pictures where I have a lot going on, I always try and darken the border. And then if it turns out it's a lighter background, then I just lighten it. That's what I love about these pencils. They're just so versatile. They're versatile. You can do just about anything you want with them. They're a little pricey, yeah, but... Okay, Alexa, stop. And that's all for today. I want to thank you for watching. And, feel free to follow me on Facebook and Area 66 Design Studio, or you can follow me on this page, the YouTube channel. But I also now have an Instagram, Area 66 Design Studio, and the new butterfly thing. That's on there too, Area 66. So when you check it out. And then of course I got plenty of videos. Most of them are in time-lapse. I'm just getting new to this whole narrating thing. I can't decide if I like it yet or not, but this is, this is how my drawings form. Some of the subjects are memories, other subjects are things I had a dream about, or because I do a lot of dreaming. I dream in color almost all the time too. That's another weird thing. Any dream that I've remembered, it's always been in color. That's, well, it's probably why I like color so much. I'm used to seeing it all the time. That's fun. I mean, some people look at color and they want it all to match, and they want it all to, you know, jive up, and they want their warm colors to gently smooth into a neutral color, whatever. No, the more the merrier. I even believe in clashing them on purpose. That's the fun part. Clashing colors on purpose is almost as fun, especially when the result is really good. Okay, I think for now this will be good for my future brother-in-law. Of course, there's going to be more additions, I'm sure, in part 3. Or is this part 3, part 4? But for now, good night, guys.